It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So here's Will Myers. He will lead this one off today.
Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. Myers aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a line drive, and this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top 2 in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Here's The 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Garrett Richards, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now at the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, number 4.
Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That's inside. 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Castellanos is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
One out and a runner on second base. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
To first, taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. So coming to the plate, Kurt Casale. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Richards has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Popped him up. Hedges is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here comes the first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
Richards comes set. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Comes set. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for Cincinnati. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for San Diego.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hedges is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game, of course. His skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Still even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 9. The pitch.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in, Garrett Richards, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Galvis back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on first with one down. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Garcia brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now that's popped up. Suarez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Nick Castellanos now.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now
Batting,
Casale.
catcher,
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full, 2-0 Cincinnati. Brian Dozier at the plate as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
2. 0-2 is the count.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in now, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough
Now
enough here
batting,
playing in this
the
hostile
pitcher.
environment, he
Trevor.
walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up now, Trevor Bauer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And that misses for ball 1.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jurickson, Profile.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fastball well outside. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Outside, 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Garrett.
So striding in, Garrett Richards reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a cold strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
At the plate, Manny Machado. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
It looked like he might just work out that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hey! But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's taken for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he takes a called strike two. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres on top, 4-2. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Stepping up to the plate, Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The left fielder, number 2, Trent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 home. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hedges. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch.
Hey.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Way outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Richards.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Jr.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Tatis, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1.
Nope.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Ready with the 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In now, Greg Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Okay.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Manny Machado will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded.
Ball
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
3 balls.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 3-1.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Jose De Leon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jose De Leon. The batter number
Into the box now, Brian Dozier,
Brian.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Reds 2. Cal Quantrill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate, ball 2. Inside, ball 3.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
High and deep to right. Myers going back to the track, to the wall, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. At the plate now, Kurt Casale.
The catcher.
And so take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready once again, Nick Senzel. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Come on. Let's get something going.
Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in, number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Padres 9 and the Reds 3. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
50, Amir Garrett.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Speared on the dive. The throw to first. It's in time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Striding in once again, Trent Grisham. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Jurickson Profar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Three and 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. So stepping in, Joey Votto, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Myers. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Tommy Pham is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The right fielder, number 4.
So now to the plate, Will Myers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Are you kidding me up?
Now the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Manny Machado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The pitch. Strike called. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Padres 10 and the Reds 3. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Castillo, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get in the chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Here we go.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs. But they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, number 50.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 50. Amir.
Philip Urban will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Urban.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention,
So they'll
please.
make a matchup move
Now
here and
pitching
bring on a
for San
southpaw to
Diego.
face the left-handed
Number
hitter due up.
15, Drew Pomeroy.
Number 4 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now back.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Striding into the box, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 10-5. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too high. 1-2.
Swing better.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in and looking for more, Trent Grisham. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Number 44 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 10 and the Reds 5. Bottom of the inning now, ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1. The 3-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Richards wins his 3rd of the season. Trevor Bauer takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 3-4. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 6-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.